Hi everyone, welcome back to Corporate Dakota, the place where we sift through corporate filings so you don't have to. Today we are diving into Rubrik's latest quarterly report, and it looks like they're trying to pull a fast one on us with some fancy accounting. Let's see if we can decode it and figure out what's really going on. But before we start, if you appreciate getting straight insights from corporate documents, make sure you're subscribed. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below. Rubrik, a company focused on data security, just released their quarterly report for April 30, 2025. The big picture, revenue is up, but so are their losses, and they are burning a lot of cash. So let's get into the details. First, let's peek at their balance sheet. This is like a snapshot of what the company owns and owes. One important item is accounts receivable net, which is money owed to Rubrik but not yet collected. It stands at about $165.6 million. This number is smaller than January, meaning they've collected some debts, which is good. They have about 284 million in cash and cash equivalents. In accounting words, this is their rainy day fund. This has increased a lot compared to January, which is a good thing. They have 0 shares of preferred stock. The most important metric here is the accumulated deficit, which is at a whopping 2.9 billion, meaning the company is still burning money. Now let's look at the income statement, which is the report card for how well they performed over the last 3 months. First, the good news. Total revenue is up to $278.5 million compared to about $187 million a year ago. Not bad a company can't survive on revenue alone. Now, the not so great news, their net loss is over $102 million. While still bad, it is a massive improvement from the same time last year when it was over $732 million. Digging deeper, sales and marketing costs are around $170 million. That's a lot of money spent on trying to get new customers and keep existing ones. Finally, their net loss per share, which is used to see how much of the loss is attributed to each shareholder, is about $0.53 per share. The lower the better. Time to talk about cash flows, which is where the rubber meets the road. This report tells us if the company is actually generating cash from its core operations. They had a net loss of over $102 million, which is never good, but depreciation did add $8 million. The other most important thing here is stock-based compensation, which is at $73.5 million. Also, deferred revenue increased by almost $90 million. This is an accounting estimate related to money received for work that hasn't yet happened and is generally good. Overall, that meant the company saw $39.7 million provided by operating activities. They are making money from their operations, which is good. They bought $120 million in investments, but made $162 million in sale of investment. They made $15 million in financing activities. Overall, their cash increased by $97 million, with end cash being $291 million, meaning despite all the losses, the company is slowly making more money. The company is also taking risks from having cash in only 3 financial institutions, and also relies on few distributors called channel partners. If those channel partners don't sell well, Rubrik feels it. Most of their revenue comes from the Americas. They are expecting new accounting law changes that are being evaluated. Rubrik is in debt, which is extremely common for new companies. In August of 2023, Rubrik executed an amended and restated credit agreement, meaning they are continuing to borrow. The total credit is $330 million with a rate that fluctuates based on performance. They did comply with the requirements they needed to not get penalized, though. They also provide financial warranties with certain clients in regards to data recovery and restoration, which is cool. The company has 2 classes of common stock, A and B, with B having more power and a higher stock incentive plan. As of April 30, 2025, they had 9.4 million outstanding common stock options. Finally, it wouldn't be an SEC filing without the dreaded risk factors. This is where the company tells you all the ways you could lose money if you invest. Here's a few highlights. The first one is that they could fail, so they might not be able to project future results accurately. Their whole thing could be a fad. If the market for data security solutions does not grow, then people might see their product as not needed. As a data security company, they are at a heightened risk of cyber attacks. They talk about it a lot. Using AI tools could be a risk since there are legal liabilities. If these tools fail, there may be no way to claim damages from them. They're growing so fast that they might explode because of growing pains. Lastly, the Class B stock that the executives have gives you the regular Class A stockholder basically no say in anything, so the big guy can do whatever they want. To wrap it up and give my opinion, in general, Rubrik is doing okay. They are growing revenue but are still burning cash. The rate at which they are burning cash decreased massively though, which is a good trend. They are in debt and, like many tech companies, using stock options as compensation. Their biggest challenge, in my view, is the fact that the big guy can do whatever he wants. And overall, Rubrik is definitely one to watch in the data security space. I would give them a rating of 6.5 out of 10. Alright, that's our breakdown of Rubrik's latest filing. What's your take on these numbers and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.